Hello and welcome to Reddit Reading Reactions, where I read from Reddit and honey, we just react because that's what we do here. As you know, my voice is still a little croaky, worky, dokey, not living its best life, so please bear with me, but these stories need to be read, so you're just gonna have to deal with me standing like this, okay? I hope you understand. Love you heaps. Let's get reading. Posted by Character Tax 1190. My 44 male, girlfriend 41 female, wants to get married 9 months into a relationship. I told her that I am working towards it too, but asked for some time, maybe after 12 to 14 months. She is now upset and hurt. How do I get through to her? Oh my gosh. Okay. Right, let's just get into this. We have been dating for 8 months, and I met her family 6 months prior. Prior to dating? Or you met them 6 months prior to the 8 months that we're in now? So you met them when you've been dating for 2 months. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay, anyway, we have had some conversations about marriage, and I have told her that we should work towards it, and also established that having kids is not something we want. I love her to the moon. Not to the moon and back though, because she's upsetty spaghetti now. I love her to the moon and definitely want to marry her eventually. But to me, marriage is a lifetime commitment, and I want to make sure we are both emotionally and mentally in the right place. I want to get to know her family better before I start talking seriously about it. As such, I told her to give me some time, at least a year of dating. Perfectly reasonable, my dude, perfectly reasonable. She says she is already there, and having to wait for me to get ready makes her feel like she and her family are put on trial. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to say right now, like I'm about halfway through this. If she is not willing to compromise and wait for you to be comfortable and confident in your decision, it's not even worth getting married, bro. Don't even get engaged. Like, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna get to decision making like buying a house or buying a car, and if you're not on board with her decision straight away, it's gonna be, oh my goodness, I don't feel like you trust my judgment. Oh, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I sound so pessimistic. I'm just saying, okay? All right, let's keep reading. Every time over the next 2 months this gets brought up, oh my gosh, she tells me that she feels that I am leaving her hanging and she feels insecure about our future. Then leave, woman. Then leave, okay? Let's make adult decisions. Then leave. Sorry. Yesterday, after a particularly bad day at work, she flared up. After getting angry with an unrelated issue, which I have no control over, she started to tell me that this marriage schedule, or schedule, depending on how you wish to pronounce it, is not going to work for her. Oh my gosh, good, then leave. I'm sorry. This time around, I cannot seem to get through to her. It went from me being not committed to the relationship enough to not loving her enough to want to marry her yesterday. Personally, I do not feel that a year to get to know everyone better is a big ask, and now she says she cannot stay to wait for something, as it makes her feel unwanted and diminished. Look, she's entitled to feel how she feels, and if she wants to leave, all the power to her. Go queen, do your own thing. But I hope she's not pulling this, emotional stunt. I'm going to call it that. I hope she's not trying to pull an emotional stunt to make you go, fine, we'll go pick a ring tomorrow and let's get married. Let's go pick our engagement rings tomorrow, and then in 2 months' time we'll get officially married. Like, I hope that she's not trying to coerce you into a situation. However, she is very much entitled to feel the way that she feels. I just want to be careful because I low-key was like listening to myself, and I'm still reading this, by the way, listening to myself and how I was responding to this, and I'm like, oh, I low-key sound like a pick-me, and I'm not going for pick-me vibes. Like, 100%, I think that this situation is not, Gucci, Louis, Prada, Balenciaga, but I also think, yeah, she's entitled to feel how she feels. Like, everyone can feel how they feel in the situation, and I don't want to sound like a pick-me going, this chick needs to leave because she's being controlling. Like, I'm not I'm not attacking the queen. Like, you know, she's gonna slay in her own way. I don't think this may be the best way to slay, but I respect her. All right, where was I? Personally, I do not feel that a year to get to know everyone better is a big ask, and now she's saying she cannot stay to wait for something as it makes her feel unwanted and diminished. A compromise now under this emotional state I feel is insincere and highly risky long term. How do I get through this to and with her? TLDR, my girlfriend wants to start talking about marriage ASAP. I wanted to wait another 2 to 4 months. I know I've said my piece, so let's get straight to the comments. Auntie Cheese says, you've been clear and responsible. I know some people get married quicker in their late 30s and 40s and older than people in their 20s, but getting married before a year sounds crazy fast to me, and I'm 43. You've told her what you can do, and it is clear what you want. It is clear what she wants isn't compatible. I wouldn't be willing to bend to such emotional bullying, so I probably end it. Spin Kick actually commented on what Auntie Cheese says, and they said, it is crazy. You haven't even seen them and how they act in all seasons. It's a massive red flag and not romantic at all. Yup. _entertainment 425 says, I think anything earlier than a year is too soon to be having a conversation more than, I want this in my future. Has she been married before? If so, this would be a bigger red flag for me. If she hasn't and she just knows you're the one, maybe give her a bit of grace, but it seems too soon for me. Cham 123 says, pressuring a partner into marriage is a big no, not a good sign at all. Honestly, just having a quick peruse through these comments, everyone is pretty much on the same page. Like, no, why is she pushing? Holy dooly. Is this your first official, relationship? Rah, rah, rah. She's telling you how this marriage is going to be, rah, 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 which is pretty much what I said earlier as well. Like, you're going to get to major decisions, and if you do not back her straight away, it's going to be like, oh my goodness, I'm being diminished. And, maybe she does feel that way. And that's fine. Well, to a point, but this ain't it, my dude. No. No, thank you. Let's end this relationship, please. Posted by Olanta Ungbre. I, 28 female, and my boyfriend, 31 male, is starting to act like I'm doing things I swear I haven't done. And I'm scared I'm losing my mind. Hi everyone. I've been reading the subreddit for a while, but never thought I'd post here myself. I'm honestly embarrassed to even type this out, but I don't know if I need relationship advice or a neurologist. Maybe both. Like I said, my boyfriend and I have been together 2 years and living together for 10 months. Everything was great up until about 4 months ago. I already told you about the Jean's restaurant situation, but things keep getting weirder. Okay, so I'm guessing that this is actually from a different thread. This doesn't say it's an update or anything. Regardless, we're going to just keep reading along and just assume that we know these things. But okay, there are events that we've been told about. So there we go. The next week, he got upset with me over storming out of the kitchen when he tried to talk about our bills. I had no memory of this at all. I told him I was confused and asked when it happened. He said yesterday morning, right before work. But yesterday morning I'd slept in until after he left for work. I even checked my phone. I had texted him, have a good day, at 7:30, and he replied from his office. There's no way I was in the kitchen yelling at him, but he looked at me like I was the one gaslighting him. Since then, little things keep piling up. He'll mention me saying something snide or mean, and I'll swear on my life, I never said it. He'll act like I'm apologizing for something I don't even remember doing. Every time this happens, he looks just slightly off, like his eyes aren't as green as they usually are, more hazel, or his hairline looks different. Once I could have sworn his teeth were straighter than normal. I know this sounds insane. I keep wondering if I'm sleepwalking or if I've got some kind of memory issue, but then 2 nights ago, I caught him staring at me like I was a stranger. He asked me why I always hum while cooking. I've never hummed while cooking in my life. The scariest part, he looks genuinely afraid of me when he says it. I don't know what to think anymore. I love him and I know what's real, but either something's wrong with my brain or something worse is happening. Has anyone else experienced something like this in a relationship? Am I going crazy, or is there another explanation? TLDR, been living with my boyfriend for 10 months. Lately he keeps accusing me of saying or doing things I have no memory of, and when it happens, he looks slightly different, eye colour, hairline, etc. Now he's starting to act like I'm the one who's changing. I don't know if I'm losing my mind or if something else is happening. Holy dooly. Okay, I'm intrigued to want to find out the whole of this, all the prior posts, because this doesn't say update or anything, so I might have to do a little bit of digging. But I really want to find the rest of this, because this is like some Jekyll and Hyde stuff. Like either he has got something going on and he's got like a split personality or something, and he's just, gone full Jekyll and Hyde here, or there's something going on with you. And I think the only way to really sort this out is to be around other people for like a consistent period of time, just to see if anyone else notices anything differently, or even setting up cameras in your home. And don't tell him that you're setting up cameras. Like, I know that sounds, a bit shady and suspicious, but if something shady is going on and it's got nothing to do with you neurologically or anything, right, you're gonna know that something's up, and you might need to have evidence. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. That's do what you will with that information, but you've got a couple of options. Be around other people for a consistent and long period of time, or get some cameras. Let's go to the comments. So at the moment, there's only one comment from Mango Serpent. I like that name, Mango Serpent. They say, they've got the same sort of mindset here. Do you have somewhere else you can stay? Because you are either not safe with him, or if you really were doing these behaviors, someone else would notice. I mean, I would take it one step further with the cameras, but 100%, like this, you need to suss out this situation, because this is freaky. And I need to do some digging, because I need to find the rest of your other posts about this. So good luck. Honestly, other people around you, go stay at a friend's house, go stay with family, whatever, or get some cameras, one or the other. Well, I've got some investigating to do about that last story, but thank you so much for listening along for another one of my videos. And I hope I see you. Well, maybe I won't see you. I always do this. I'm not going to see you. You're not going to see me, but you're going to hear me. And I hope you hear me in my next video. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day or night, wherever you are in the world, whatever the time is. Just have an amazing time. Bye.